At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Hey, Justin.
What's up, man?
I think this is Dimension X again.
Oh, no. Well, actually, not oh no. We meant to come here, right?
Yeah. I mean, that was the plan.
Didn't we get a note or something?
No, that was last time. You're getting your, I think you're getting your games confused.
Oh.
Wait, no, or do we? I don't know. Rob's out of retirement. We gotta find Rob.
Oh, so Rob's here.
There's those two hosers over there. The two hosers in a nest, Josh. Whoa, you're not Josh Witt. You're Josh O'Rourke.
No, come on, man. Josh Witt, we got to leave him behind. Don't worry about it.
So, first of all, we open up a pizza, and we get transported to Dimension X. And, you know, Josh Witt was the one who went in there first, and now Josh O'Rourke shows up. We're in Dimension X, and oh, gosh.
I told you
two
I'd get
hosers.
pizza from Domino's, man. That's
I
what
know.
happened.
I'll never order there again. Jeez.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, it was-
Hey, you may call us hosers, but at least we always order from Pizza Hut.
I'll
Yeah,
give you that. I'll give you that.
I had a coupon.
It expired in 1990.
Hey, they still honor it.
Well, it's really good to talk to you guys. I know this has been an infamous lost episode for years, so I'm excited to finally talk Turtles 2, man.
Yeah, we are too.
Yeah.
And we've had plenty of people comment on how they never thought this episode would see the light of day. So.
Well, I was feeling the heat. I'll tell you. You name dropped me a couple times.
I think we
Last few
named
episodes.
Yeah, at least the last 4 or 5 episodes.
I said, you know what? I'm just coming out of retirement. 4th time.
Hey, 4th time's a charm, right?
That's right.
Just make sure it's not like a Michael Jordan with the Wizards run.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
it's time for the Wizards, right?
That feels that way right now.
It goes down in podcasting infamy. Rob Luther never should have made that final comeback.
Should have stayed going.
Okay. I'm just
All right. So, do you guys want to actually talk about Turtles 2?
I say, you know, we're here. We're stuck. We might as well talk Turtles. What do you say?
I'm game.
Let's do it.
All right, Justin, you got some history for us?
Yeah, sure. So this game was, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, which was a transition from the arcade version, the coin-operated version, came out in 1989, and this game came out. Yeah, imagine that, huh? Huh? Yeah. Didn't you guys ever actually play the arcade version?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I played it. Where was it, Just? I feel like it was in one of the local
It was in Food City,
Food City. That's it.
or whatever Food City was called at the time. It may not have been Food City,
Maybe
but
in the White Store.
yeah, the White Store. I don't know, but it was there. It was in that grocery store.
I feel like we
Yeah.
had the 2-player version, though, didn't we?
The what?
Didn't we have the 2-player version in our Food City? I feel like. Was there a 2-player
Seems like
version?
yeah, there wasn't a fourth. If we had, it was probably the 2-player version. I can't really remember that vividly, but yeah.
Come
So-
on. Really?
I know. This is awful.
Yeah, I remember playing the arcade machine in the Pizza Hut lobby by my dad's house. They had that one in there. And I can't remember if it was a 2-player or the 4-player either, but I remember I would actually ask some of the kids that were eating with their families if they wanted to play. And of course, the parents are like, maybe after they're done.
So you just ran around the Pizza Hut asking for people?
Yeah, I did. It's true. I didn't even want to eat my pizza.
Poor Rob, man. You never had friends, man. Will you please?
I even told him, I said, you can pick your favorite turtle. It doesn't matter to me.
I'll let you pick your turtle.
Except for Donatello, man.
Except for Donatello, yeah.
Yeah, yo. I had never actually. I've never seen a 2-player version of the arcade game. I've only seen the 4-player.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea it came in just a 2-player.
I'm pretty sure, and of course I was only maybe 5 years old at the time, so I may have a terrible 5-year-old memory, but I feel like we had a 2-player version in our grocery store.
So you just weren't tall enough to see the other two
It could have
control.
been.
Let me just say, if there was a worse version, we probably had it.
That's also true.
Yeah. So we'll just be honest here. Okay. So anyway, there's a couple of differences between the NES version and the arcade version. Most of the original, but there was an extended scene at the end of Scene 3, the parking garage stage, which replaces the arcade version's in battle with Bebop and Rocksteady, with a battle against the mutated fly form of Baxter Stockman. The NES version of the game was once slated for the Wii Virtual Console, but was eventually canceled. But here's the interesting thing. It eventually came out on the Xbox Live arcade. So, nixed it on the Wii, but came out for the Xbox Live.
Yeah, I've actually
had a lot of.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Sorry. Ninja Turtles have had a lot of weird publishing
Yeah.
issues over the years. But
Yeah.
go ahead, Rob.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I've actually, I think I had bought the arcade version on Xbox Live, but I think they've pulled it since then.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, you can't find it there anymore. Yeah, they pulled that along with the reshelled edition of Turtles in Time. That's completely gone. So,
Man.
yeah.
Yeah, they're licensing issues, you know. But if you have the game and you don't delete it, then you can keep it. and
Yeah,
keep
it's
playing it.
yours for free.
Oh, yeah.
It's yours
Yeah.
forever if you keep it on your hard drive. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, the NES version had one of the notable product placements of the time in video games for Pizza Hut, of course. And there was actually Pizza Hut coupons. We've already alluded to that. As far as rankings, Games Radar had it on the 25th best NES games ever, and IGN placed it on their 41st best NES games ever.
Wow.
And here, Nintendo Power didn't rank it. So, that's kind of interesting. Maybe Nintendo and the Ninja Turtles had a falling out.
Well, I think they were afraid of backlash because they said like the first Ninja Turtles game was the best Nintendo game ever. And just people are like, "Are you kidding? This game's hard. What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Overworld is just ridiculous. I'm playing as a micro turtle the whole time. I get ran over by an evil turtle van.
Yeah.
Like, we're not stepping back into that well. It's not happening again.
Yeah. The arcade version of Ninja Turtles is included as a hidden bonus game in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus for PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube. So that was pretty cool. One thing I failed to mention is, of course, it was released in 1990 under the name that we know, but in Europe it was known as Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles 2, the arcade game.
Yeah.
Europeans always got to screw it up, I guess. I don't know, but
Well, the word ninja is actually outlawed in England.
oh yeah, I forgot about that. I remember. I think we
have
talked
no
about it
idea
last
why.
time. We talked about Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
I don't think does there have to be a reason? I mean, we're talking about the same people that just Brexit and called it a Brexit.
Hey, everybody from England, actually, we're just joking. No offense to the European people that are
No
actually supporting the
disrespectful.
show.
Give you a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Do we have any of the listen show? I know we got some Scandinavians.
Yeah, we got Europeans, right? But maybe not Englanders.
Weren't
Yeah, but
nunchucks actually banned in Europe too at one point? Because I remember, I want to say there was a problem in the cartoon with Michelangelo and his nunchucks. In
they
Europe.
have changed. Yeah, in the cartoon in Europe, he actually had grappling hooks instead of nunchucks. Yeah.
And I'm thinking, but Leonardo had two swords, and you'd think that'd be a little bit more. I don't know.
Well, a nunchuck can just beat somebody,
Yeah.
and a sword can actually chop somebody in half. So,
Well, I mean, like getting a black eye is so much worse than having your head chopped off. I don't know.
Yeah, I just cringe.
You can just
Although-
put your head back on and walk away.
If I remember
Yeah.
correctly, I'm pretty sure that if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Leonardo's swords were the dullest swords I've ever seen.
That's true. That's true.
They were. Yeah. They broke like every third episode. He would break.
Yeah, he must have a lot of backups.
yeah.
All those sewer pipes, man. You want to know why there's so many floods in the sewer? He just kept taking pieces of metal and making swords out of it. I was like, my toilet's backing up, Leonardo. Darn it.
Leonardo, That's actually just a piece of aluminum foil. That's not going to work as a sword.
It'll keep the government out of your head, but it won't use it.
So, Mike and Josh and Rob, did you have this game? Did you go on a quest to find this game? I'm just going to guess you all had it.
We all have it.
Actually, no. This is. Waiting. I'm
Get off the podcast.
That's my own little secret. Okay.
He's out.
I have it now, so it's cool. But when I was a kid, I actually didn't have this game. I never had it.
Wow.
I had Turtles 1 and I had Turtles 3, but I never had Turtles 2 for some reason. I didn't get it until maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
You just didn't like even numbers. That's all.
That's right. I like odd prime numbers.
I had 1 and 2, but not 3. I never had 3. Never owned 3. Played 3, but never owned it.
Yeah, so I didn't have it as a kid. I played it as a kid at friends' houses, and I played the arcade. Like I said, at the White Store. But never had this for the NES.
What about you, Josh?
I had it. Yeah, this was like the first game I ever earned. I had to get a good report card to get this game because like video games were like $900 in the 80s, and it was like my parents were like, okay, we can do a car payment or we can get Josh a birthday gift. Yeah, I had this game. This was the only Turtles game I had till a couple of years ago when I went out and bought the old ones. So,
Wow.
yeah, so this was the only one I had until I think like in the PlayStation 2 when one of the 2003 Turtles video games came out. So yeah, I had this one for a while.
Yeah, this was the first Turtles game I ever owned. I remember that same Christmas that I had gotten my first console, the NES. I had gotten Batman, I had gotten Tecmo Pro Wrestling, Mario 3, and Turtles 2. So this was in my core 4 for years, and I remember this was it for a little while till Turtles 3 came out. And I think the only other game I bought or I was given when I was a kid for the NES, until probably the probably about mid-90s. Oh gosh, I think it was Castlevania 3. So I had about 5 or 6 games for the longest time, and then eventually I expanded my library myself. But I grew up playing this one. This one and Mario 3, my sister and I played all the time.
Yeah.
You had a good core.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good core.
Lots of good squats.
Thanks, I work it up.
Been working out that core, yeah.
On the Atkins diet. Yeah, that's good.
Pizza diet.
Anti-Atkins diet. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so we can just talk about this game.
Yeah. So you both had it as a kid. Justin, did you have it as a kid? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I had 1 and 2. I didn't have 3 though.
You may have been one of the kids that went and played at their house.
Maybe.
Probably not. I really didn't
Probably
like
not.
you back then. So.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, so you all had it. So tell me about what it was like to play it as a kid. Your memories from your childhood.
Man, so many.
Yeah.
I remember one time my folks they were having a big party, and I remember some of these kids that were our age came over. I didn't know who they were. They must have been like my dad's co-workers, children, or whatever. And they had come over, and we'd all kind of taken turns playing it. And we had actually gotten the farthest I had ever gotten in the game as a kid, and that was up to at the time I thought it was almost at the end of the game, but it was the snow stage in Manhattan. And I was like, oh my gosh, who's this rat guy? Because we got all the way to Dirtbag at the end of the level, and I was like, I've never seen him before. I've never seen him in the cartoon. Man, I remember just being so thrilled. And of course, we died, but it was so cool that we got that far, and then I never saw those kids again. And I got a little
mystery friends.
Yeah, I know. Maybe they're listening. Yeah. Maybe they were holding out for this lost episode.
They were just so embarrassed. It's like we couldn't beat Tora, man. We can't see Rob again.
But yeah, and then just other than that, just playing with my sister, and I would play it a lot of times alone, and I'd always choose Donatello, and my sister would always choose Michelangelo. So a lot of good times playing this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh?
Yeah, Josh. Go ahead.
This was one of my favorite games growing up. Just probably from the age, let's see, it came out in 1990. I think it was 7 when it came out. From like 7 to like 14 or 13, this was like the game that I played. It didn't matter what other games I had. It was like this game, Streets of Rage 2, and the first Resident Evil. That's all I ever played.
Oh.
And I tried playing as a different turtle every single time, and this game was really special to me because it was like... Thank you. Somebody's using a water filter over here, sorry. Made it sound like I was recording in my bathroom for a second there, my bad. No, this game was really special to me because, like, for a long time, this was the one game that my dad would play with me. Because my dad doesn't play video games, really. And he sat down and would play this one with me because I've never beaten this game. Like, even to this day, I've never beaten it. And my dad would sit there and try and help me get to, like, the Technodrome or wherever.
Wow.
And he would be worse than I was, and he would apologize, and he'd give himself a drink or whatever. And it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of great memories hanging out with my dad and my sister. She would play with me with this game, and it was so much fun. And I always wondered why there were bosses in this game that weren't in the cartoon, or there were no figures for them. It was like Tora and Shogun. They never made a figure of those two, and I have no idea why. Never happened.
Yeah. So for me, I got this game. It was probably the game as a kid, this or Super Mario Bros. 3, that got the most play, and probably was my favorite NES game at the time as a kid. So I think that part of the reason was I wanted to like a Ninja Turtles game so much because I love the Ninja Turtles. The first Ninja Turtles was just so hard, and especially for a kid, it's just ridiculously hard. And then this one was a little bit easier. The graphics were cooler to me. They had more cartoonish feel to it that kind of more related to the show that I was really into. So, and this is a game I seriously may have probably played the most out of any game that I had as a kid. So, it was just a lot of fun. It's pretty difficult, though. I mean, we talk about it comparing it to 1, as far as 1 being very difficult, but I think this one gets very difficult, too.
Oh, big time.
Yeah. Although I think this is the easiest of those first 3. Because the first one and Manhattan Project are both hard games. Like, I recently replayed them this weekend, and I just got nowhere with them. It's like trying to do Common Core math nowadays. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, 1 was so... I remember I got 1 first, and of course I had to have been very young, maybe 5 or 6, when I got the first one. And for a 5 or 6-year-old, that game... I mean, I'm 31, and it's an incredibly hard game. I mean, I can't imagine what it was like when I was 5 or 6. So this one was a little bit of fresh air for me, I think.
We'll be back after a quick break.
Hey there. Welcome to Good Advice Giver. First, we want to start by saying a massive thank you for tuning in today. Whether you're a long-time listener or you're joining us for the first time, we're truly grateful to have you here. We know you've got a lot of options when it comes to podcasts, so the fact that you're spending your time with us means the world. So thank you.
That's right. We're excited to have you with us because here on Good Advice Giver, we cover just about everything. Whether you're interested in sports, relationships, sex, money, finances, business, digital marketing, music, education, movies, comedy, or something else entirely, we've got it all. No topic is off limits here, and we dive deep into real, meaningful conversations that matter.
We've also got a mix of male and female hosts, so you're always getting a well-rounded perspective on every topic we cover, from business strategies to personal development, from car shopping to digital products like affiliate marketing. We bring a little bit of everything to the table. Our goal is to offer advice, insights, and some laughs along the way to make sure you feel welcome and engaged, no matter what brought you here.
And it doesn't stop there. We're not just about giving great advice. We're about action. On this podcast, we even sell products and services we believe in, from affiliate marketing opportunities to cars and more. So whether you're looking to boost your business or find practical ways to improve your everyday life, you're in the right place.
As always, we want you to stay connected with us. Be sure to download this episode so you can listen anytime, anywhere, whether you're commuting, working out, or just relaxing. And while you're at it, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. That's the best way to stay in the loop for upcoming episodes, behind-the-scenes content, and even giveaways.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're posting extra content there, including video podcasts and deep dive discussions you won't want to miss. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what topics you want to hear more about.
Lastly, check out the link below in the description for exclusive offers, resources, and more ways to connect with us. We're here for you, and we can't wait to bring you more valuable content. Thanks again for tuning in to Good Advice Giver. Let's get started.
Yeah, I never got that fresh air. I just played one forever, and then I got 3 many years down the road.
Just kept getting electrocuted by that seaweed over and over again.
I got good. I got really good at that level. Of course, we talked about that on episode 10, maybe.
Wow, was that long ago?
It was
Jeez.
a long time ago. I have since moved.
Twice.
I think I've had another child since then.
Wow, jeez.
Who has turned 1. So it's been a while.
I probably didn't know you. I probably didn't even know you, Josh, back then. Did I?
I don't think so. No,
No,
because that was the first episode of Turtle Flakes that I listened to. Was the crossover with 2 dudes in a nest.
Wow. What about
I was
that?
like, all 4 of these guys are pretty cool. Yeah. Except for that Josh Witt guy. He couldn't even bother to show up.
Yeah. Well.
And here you are sitting with us to talk Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. So here you go, kids. Dreams do come true.
Very rarely get to realize one of your goals that you grew up with that you handle, and it's just like, man, here I am. It's just,
Somehow you were transported to Dimension X. I mean, here you are.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, so I got a little treat.
I'm excited.
It's the same treat I do every episode, but this time it's legit. It's not from the internet.
It's the real deal.
Yeah, it's the manual.
Ooh.
Cheap.
Welcome to the world of Ultra.
Not Konami.
You are now the proud owner of Ultra's authentic version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. So, congratulations.
I feel pretty good.
Extreme.
Yeah, I love the fact that Konami basically did like a money laundering scheme with their publishing rights, so they could produce more games.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, this is a pretty long story, but let me dig into it here a little bit. The Bounty Boys are here. Welcome to the crime-infested boroughs of New York, where one wrong look at the right person can be your last.
Wait, at the right... What?
One wrong look at the right person.
At the right person.
So somebody could actually be a good guy, and just because of the way you
That's what I'm
looked at it.
That's how bad it is. That's how bad
New
it is.
York was bad, man. Like the Warriors was a documentary.
Yeah.
But the turtles sleep contently, for they have made Manhattan a safer place for all. Especially since they've sent Shredder to the local landfill. Or so they think. So I guess, does this place take place after the first movie?
Oh, that's a good question.
I guess.
Well, see, the first movie came out in 1990, and the arcade game came out in 89, didn't it?
Arcade was 89, yeah.
90.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's predicting the future here, Konami.
Yeah.
While dreams of pepperoni pizza dance through their heads, the turtles' worst nightmares blast into the Earth's atmosphere. 2 intergalactic bounty hunters have been attracted by the price that Shredder has placed on the half-shell heroes' heads. Shredder's alive and looking for payback.
I have a problem with the fact that Shredder is alive, though.
Okay.
Why's that, Jose?
It comes at the end of the first level because he literally flies. As he catches a
Oh, yeah.
he flies. Like, I don't. When did Shredder gain the ability to fly?
Well,
I'll
after
tell
you
you,
put it in the trash compactor.
He did like the Batman glide with his cape. Just
yeah,
Yeah.
all the way across the room.
Yeah.
With some dead weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, their armor's got to be heavy. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about April.
I was
I'm
talking
sorry.
about April. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's true, too.
Well, just useless weight, not dead weight.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Big difference.
Okay, alright. Although the turtles tossed Shredder into the metal jaws of a garbage truck, his titanium battle helmet protected his maniacal mind from being mauled. Upon awakening on a sea-bound garbage ship, Shredder vowed vengeance. So they're saying that they threw him in the garbage truck and crushed him.
Yeah, I wonder if they added that to the Nintendo game, but that wasn't in the arcade game.
That's probably
Yeah.
true.
I don't think the arcade game had any story. I don't think there was just like April was kidnapped, go get her. That was
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Maybe Konami got a hold of a script.
Ooh. Or maybe the movie was based on the Konami storyline. What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there's no Vanilla Ice level. I mean, there's an
Oh,
ice.
there is a snow stage.
Yeah, but there's no Vanilla Ice, just like
Oh
rocket.
wait! No, there's a part here. After floating back to land on a pile of non-biodegradable styrofoam cups, Vanilla Ice began training a new breed of foot soldier. So there he is. Yeah.
There he is. There he is.
Trader.
I knew he was in there.
Vanilla Ice is Shredder, apparently.
Huh. That makes so much more sense now.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
I was wondering what happened to him.
Anyways, it goes on from there. I'm going to leave the rest of that to either imagination or people can go look it up. Now, the Mutant movie stars. No, the Turtles agent didn't force them to appear on a sappy game show. This is your select Turtle game screen.
Oh wow.
I like that.
Huh? You like that?
I like the game show feel.
Yeah.
Leonardo. Leonardo's the head honcho. He enjoys giving splitting headaches with his katana blades.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, really. That's
Good thing those foot soldiers are robots. Jeez.
Yeah, but nunchucks, those are illegal.
yeah.
Speaking of
I like what
nunchucks,
they say about a nunchuck.
when he's not cracking jokes, he's cracking heads with his mind-numbing nunchucks.
Cracking skulls.
Yeah. Raphael's weapon of choice is a bad attitude. And dual psi daggers.
Oh, there they are.
Donatello, the brains of the outfit. Call him computer geek, and you'll be eating oak from his bow.
I like it.
Alright. So that's the manual. It's a good manual. I would put this in the here's some bad guys. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I would put this amongst some of the better manuals
Mm-hmm.
that I've come across.
Yeah,
So-
good writing, too.
Yeah, actually not bad.
Yeah.
Konami has a knack for writing in English, apparently.
So I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there because nobody's throwing it out. We've been talking about this game for 30 minutes and nobody's throwing it out there. But one of the best things about this game, I honestly feel, is the music.
Oh, yes.
That first level, I mean, it just gets your blood pumping.
Oh, big time. That and then kind of how the music complements the like animation of the fire and everything. It fires you up. Oh, no pun intended.
Which is like
Speaking-
my favorite scene in the first Ninja Turtles movie is when the fire is going and it's like the really cool songs playing. They're trying to evacuate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. And the graphics on the fire in the game is actually really good too.
Yeah, it looked great.
Like when you pause it, even it keeps moving.
Yeah, and it just throws you out there too. As soon as you hit start, pretty much, the turtles hop off a building. They're like, "Fire! Hang on, April!" Hop off a building. Boom! You're right in there, right in the middle of the burning apartment. And foot soldiers kicking through doors. And even when they kick through the doors, you can see fire in the background in the doors. I think it's really cool.
Mhm.
Giant
It's cool,
bowling
but it's not
balls.
like really scientifically accurate, right? Because if there's a fire in a room and you kick the door down, isn't that fire going to go out and just engulf anyone in that door frame?
Backdraft.
Well, yeah, man. Didn't anyone see Backdraft? I mean, it wasn't out yet, but those foot soldiers should have just been done immediately. You kick
Well-
open the door and they're just like, "Larry, don't!" And
Yeah, they didn't even want to fight. They just wanted to get out of there.
Yeah, I know, right? How horrifying is that, man? Like, you're trying to get away from a burning building, and then some giant turtle just kicks you back into a room with a bunch of fire in it.
What a way to go.
What are we looking at here, Justin?
This is just, first level. I think all these pictures, all these screenshots that I've got to put up are just Rob playing, because it's always Donatello.
It's true.
So,
Well,
yeah, you can see the
what's
fire.
your deal with Donatello, Rob?
Say what?
What's your deal with Donatello?
I don't know where it started. He was my first toy. My first action figure was Detective Donatello, and I guess it just kind of started from there because I got the toy first. Then I started watching the cartoon in kindergarten, or I guess maybe close to first grade. And then I started getting the video games, and I've just been a Donnie fan ever since.
It happens.
Yeah, I wonder if most people, I wonder if they took like a national poll if he's the favorite turtle, because almost everybody I know, almost everybody, is a Donatello fan.
I was when I was a kid, but I grew out of him.
Never been a Donatello fan myself. Actually.
So who are you, Michael? Let me guess. I'm gonna say Michelangelo.
That's who my favorite was when I was a kid. It's Michelangelo.
Oh,
I like Leonardo now.
really? Why is that?
I just like the turmoil of being a leader.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I think it's a good story arc almost all the time.
Yeah, I'll say this, not to get too off topic, but like in the comic books, the older I got, he was the turtle I think I related to the most. Like, he was the one that was always kind of, the burden of being a leader and stuff, and how he never felt like he was good enough and stuff like that. So, yeah, I always kind of found him boring as a kid, but now I find his character actually kind of fascinating.
That's kind of how I am too. Like when I was a kid, I liked Michelangelo because he was funny, right? Always cracking jokes. But then as an adult, you can kind of appreciate the struggle of Leonardo. I think that's why I like him.
No, man. Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Boring.
That's it.
Oh, there's that one guy. There's always one guy.
He's a hoser.
Justin, you're done. I just muted him.
How dare you? How dare you? So, my favorite as a kid, Michelangelo, hands down.
Did anyone ask you?
Oh! Man.
Yeah, that's the way I like you. Muted.
I just muted myself.
Choice word.
If anybody cares, my favorite as a kid was thank you, Josh. My favorite as a kid was Michelangelo. My favorite now, Raphael.
Yeah.
So, because of his attitude, he's too cool.
He does have a poor attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Poor attitude.
He
It
does.
was the only one. It was the only one in the movie that said a curse word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Several times.
Either.
A couple of times, yeah.
Raphael kind of reminds me of my wife sometimes. Hope you can hear me. Anyways, back to the game. I'm going to go ahead and set myself up for a little bit of ridicule here. I'm actually not a huge fan of this Turtles game.
Oh, okay.
How can I moot you?
So
What is
tell.
let me explain. Let me explain myself a little bit. So I come from a unique perspective where I don't have the nostalgia, right? Because I played 1 and I played 3, and I'd never really played 2 until I was older. I think 1. I like 1. I like it for its difficulty. I like the style of game that it is. But we can throw it out because it's a completely different game. But because I played 3 first, I think 3 the controls better. We won't get into 3 too much, but I just think that the hit detection's better in 3 and all this stuff. 2, I have trouble with the hit detection as far as like I never really know when I'm hitting people. In order to be any good at it, I always have to jump and kick and jump and kick all the time. And that kind of gets old to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that being said, it's a great game. But
Right.
I just think that the graphics and the sound are amazing, but the gameplay to me is just a little bit lacking. It's a little bit boring even for me. I don't know why.
Is it your least favorite of the three?
It is my least favorite of the three. And if it wasn't a Turtles game, I don't know if I would even put it in that thing.
Wow.
Amongst the best, NES games. But because I love the Turtles so much, I can appreciate the game and I love playing it. But if my go-to game is probably going to be Turtles 3 or Turtles 1. Personally.
Well, there are some elements about the game that frustrate me. Like when the foot hug you.
I hate that.
It gets annoying. That gets on my nerves. And there's another aspect of this, almost the same mechanism, is with the little robot guys rope you, and they just hold you. It's so frustrating. It's so much more frustrating than getting hit, is having to forcefully be held still for a small amount of time.
Something else I don't really like about this game is the difficulty spike at the boss fights. Because it's pretty easy throughout the level, and then as soon as you get to a boss, the difficulty just skyrockets, and it's almost impossible to beat all the bosses.
Yeah, big time. I'll tell you that it seemed like Bebop, the second boss of the game, I was like, man, I almost had to, you kind of hope that you can kind of stretch out your continues quite a bit, but I'd always at least lose one life on Bebop. And I'd try to stay in a corner, I'd try to find any kind of pattern I could, but I'd always find a way to get hit by him. And it definitely ramps up quick. But one thing I really like about the game, though, is that this isn't just a direct port of the arcade game. They added, like Justin said, some new bosses and levels, and I really like that. Like, I love the snow stage, and I love the Shogun stage and everything, and I love how every level does have some form of like level interaction. Like, say, like the first level, people can kick open the doors, or you got those wrecking balls coming down the stairs, which can be very annoying, but still kind of a cool idea. And then, like, the second stage, you got the poles that you can, hit, and they'll fly against ninjas and stuff. And what else is in the third stage? Basically,
the fire hydrant.
Yeah, the fire hydrant. There are other things that, like, basically every stage has something where it's not just all graphics static graphics you can actually mess with. There's something interactive in every stage you can use, and I just think that's a cool touch for a beat 'em up, especially an early beat 'em up.
Anybody ever wonder whose job it was to put those wrecking balls on, like, the floor above where the ninja?
You're right. What were they doing in there?
What place was this? Yeah.
Was that like something that the new foot soldiers had to do? It's like, hey, newbie, you got to earn your stripes. You push those up those flights of stairs, and push them back down.
And somehow they have an endless supply of these things.
I know.
They started at like 5 in the morning, and they're just
Right.
nothing to see here, just putting them up there.
Yeah, and another thing is like the oil drums, they blow up and things like that. I think there's a lot of little things that I think this game does really well. But I'll tell you, going to the hit detection thing, or at least the controls, when you hit A and B and they do that kind of cool uppercut thing, I can only get that to work half the time. I swear by it, I'd hit both buttons at the same time and it would not happen when I counted on it the most. So... Yeah. So a lot of times what I do is I hit an enemy, and then I'd hop over them, and then turn over real quick and hit them again, and that would knock them down. Usually that's too quick for them to respond, except for the bosses. The bosses are just too tough.
Yeah, I have a problem fighting the foot soldiers. Like, the bosses I never really had a problem with, because like they all seem to be like, just, they take jump kicks very poorly. It's like you just jump kick them a few times and they're done. But like when I'm fighting the foot soldiers, they take 2 hits, and for some reason I can never hit a single foot soldier twice in a row. I always have to like hit them once, jump away, go back. And hit them again.
Yeah, that's exactly what you have to do. Yeah, they're designed, I think, to where you can't just hit them twice.
Right.
You have to do something else.
One thing about the level interaction, I believe it's the second level. I like when you're walking by the electronics store, and April's on the TV for some reason, and she's like screaming help, and then Shredder shows up and he laughs. I don't know what channel that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what channel was that? ABC Breaking News?
That's one of his go-to moves, though. He did that in the first game too.
Yeah,
right.
On the TV.
Yeah.
It's just on Channel 3. Nobody ever used Channel 3 but the
Yeah.
video games. So
Wonder who's filming? The Baxter, maybe?
Crane.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah,
Like
Crane.
Crane. He's got a projector on that little walker of his.
Right.
You know.
Oh, and I love the Pizza Hut signs that fall. Love
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
How much did Pizza Hut really appreciate that? That like
my
their
gosh.
name is used to bludgeon to death a bunch of spectators, you know?
And
It's
I
like,
think there's a sign in every level, too. At least one.
Yeah.
Really? I only remember in the second level, on the street. I only remember him in that one.
I think there's some in the snow stage. Now, the only one I'm not sure about is the Technodrome, because I hadn't been there in so long.
Oh, that would have been amazing. Like you're fighting Technodrome's food court, and you just hit him with a Pizza Hut sign. That would have been great.
Oh,
It's just a bunch of foot soldiers in there eating lunch. Hey, we're on our lunch break.
yeah, come on, man. We want to fight.
Come on, man. Really? Again? Already? Can we eat, please?
Oh, that's funny.
The United States I get.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, something happened. That's for the 2-star review right there. We got one 2-star review a while back that complained that Justin's kids were always in the show.
Oh, come on. What can you do?
I know, but anytime something like that happens, we always say that's for
2-star, Mr. 2-star out there.
That's for Mr. 2-star. But I guess to me, this game has a lot of really awesome parts, right?
Oh, big time.
But the
Yeah.
sum of the parts for me kind of is a little bit lacking for some reason. And I think it's all the nostalgia factor.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't, like, start out with this game, I mean, looking back at just pretty much, you look at any old NES game, or just any old game, like, before, like, pre-2005, when games were, like, pretty much all good, you know, like, when video game developers were kind of finding their footing, like, you can look at any old game and see the faults in them and see just the simplicities and take those as a negative. I mean, like there is a lot in Turtles 2, in any of the Turtles game, that is just weird. That like, why does every boss blow up when you kick them? You kick them enough times, they all scream and just explode. It's like, that doesn't happen.
It's because they're robots, right?
Well, they were in the cartoon.
Yeah. I don't want to come across too negative though, because I really do like this game. I feel like I'm sounding too negative, but it's just the the level design is amazing. It's one of the best beat 'em up level designs that I can think of. Period. Like, not just the way it looks, but just the way they flow, and like how the scenery always changes, and you're not always going left to right. Sometimes you go up and down and stuff.
Yeah, I love that. And then sometimes different levels too. Like you'll go up and hop and get a pizza on this rail, then jump back down and hit that girl on the skateboard.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, did you actually get an extra point if you swing your bow at her and she ducks? You actually get an extra point for that. I did not know that.
You also may or may not get a retrofitted trophy.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Spoiler alert.
Womp.
All right, so we did do a high score challenge.
I think we were humbled.
Yeah, I think we were humbled.
I think I'm going to win the low score challenge.
Hey!
I don't know. I got you. I may have you in the running for that. So, Rob, what did you end up with?
Well, the cool thing is, when I was a kid, I could not get past the snow stage. So I tried it again, in preparation for this episode, and I got the farthest I had ever gotten on my own without any two players. And I got to Shogun, and I almost beat him, but that stupid flying head got me. And I think it was, was it 820 or 830? I think. Which
of the ones you posted, 820 is what you posted.
820. Okay, that's what it was. That's the highest I ever went. I know there's a way to get farther. You just gotta. But bottom line is, don't use up all your continues right away. I kept resetting. What I did was, if I can make it past the second stage without using one of my continues, I knew I could get close to 1,000. But a lot of times I'd be resetting because I'd always lose a life on Bebop.
Yeah, Bebop. He's just so.
I hate him. I hate that guy.
Just hate him.
It's a jerk.
I just hate.
All right. So, Josh, did you happen to get a score? Did you write something down?
I didn't write it down. It was so low. I actually remembered it. Like I had like the worst time playing this game. I had like, I think, what is it? For every time you kill a foot, you take out a foot soldier. You get like what, 10
1
points or
point.
something?
I think it's 1 point.
You get 1 point.
I think it's
That's
1
it,
point
man.
for,
Yeah.
for every enemy.
God, I don't even want to tell you. I think I got like a 6. I kept getting hit by those cannonballs coming down the stairs. I kept getting punched in the face, in the game and in real life.
So how far did you make it in the game?
I made it to, if I remember correctly, I made it to those little droids that pop up out of the ground before the elevator to go to the
okay.
rocket fight. It's like I got so angry. I'm like, no, I'm done. I can't do this.
That's a very annoying part of that stage.
Oh,
You get
yeah.
to those droids,
And every
'cause-
stage has something like that too.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
right at the end, and those things, they're pesky and they're hard to hit and stuff.
Yeah.
They're
And
fast.
I remember playing the game as a kid, and I could make it to the Technodrome
Wow.
almost every time. I could just never make any progress there because I always made it with like 1 life left.
Mhm.
But I remember being really good at this game as a kid, and then 25 years later, you try playing it again, and you find out you're not good anymore.
Right.
It's just I had my legs taken out from under me at every step in this game. Just could not do it.
So you say you think you got a 6. I'll give you 100 more points. Actually, 200 more points if you can guess the name of that guy, that little robot guy with the rope.
Oh,
Oh,
Larry.
man.
I don't know.
Oh, what were they called?
Roadkill Rodney.
Road-
What a name!
I learned something today.
Yep, they're called Roadkill Rodney. It says so in the manual.
Wow.
Roadkill Rodney. Man.
All right, I ended up with the high score I posted was 385, but I got a little bit higher than that. I don't remember what it was. I know I broke 400, but not much better than that. I typically could make it to the ice stage no problem, but by the time I got to the boss of the ice stage, I usually didn't have any continues left,
Mm-hmm.
and it was usually low on life, so I never really got it past him. I feel like I've gotten further in the arcade because I keep pumping quarters in, but.
Yeah.
And I don't even think the ice stage is one of the stages that's strictly for the NES anyways, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that and Shogun, I think.
Yeah. So that's the best I could do. Somewhere in the low 400s.
Yeah, I didn't get anywhere near that. I only made it I only beat Bebop once to get it to the 3rd stage. So I was not very very good.
Okay. So do y'all want to feel humbled now? Let me just...
Go ahead, let's get this
let me
over
just-
with.
I'm gonna feel just as good about myself.
Okay, all right. Rob doesn't really have anything to worry about except for one person. One of our D-padders. But the rest of us, let's see. Derek Fletchell got a 766.
Yeah, and he beat it, didn't he?
I think so.
If he did it and he got that score, that means he probably didn't even use a continue. That's impressive.
Yeah, he made it to Shredder in the Technodrome.
Wow.
But yeah, so I guess he did beat it. But he got a low score and beat it, so I guess that does mean he beat it without using continue, right?
Yeah, because anytime you hit continue, it adds on to your high score. You play the entire stage again, and it just keeps it counting up.
Oh, so his score may actually be even more impressive than we think.
Yeah, oh yeah. I guess, depending on how you look at it, I think that's awesome.
He's so good, he got a low score. That's my excuse.
Just like you, Josh.
Josh, you
That's
must
my
be.
excuse.
Josh is actually the best. It's like golf.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Mark Scott Jr. got a 715, and he made it to Shogun, looks like.
Okay.
Ivan got a 773 in the Technodrome, so that's pretty good.
Wow. That is good.
Nice.
And then I don't even know where or how this happened, but he took a video of it to prove that he did it. Stephen Michael got a score of 2,050.
What?
And
That's good. That's good.
How do you even do that? What, do you find like the hidden New Game Plus mode or something? What did he do?
My only guess is he saved his continues, and then used him at the very end to get the highest score and beat it. That's the only way I can think of him cracking that high of a score. That's really impressive.
I did wonder when I was playing it. There's the part where you're fighting Baxter Stockman, and there's like an infinite number of Mausers. Can you just spam that forever?
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, instead of attacking him and just keep killing them.
Yeah.
Maybe. And speaking of which, wasn't he like the easiest boss in the game?
Yeah, he didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
No. Like after Bebop, you're like, oh man, there's no way I can beat Baxter, and you actually fight him twice. Once as the just the scientist, and the other is the fly, and both times just keep kicking him.
He does the same thing. Yeah, his attack pattern doesn't change.
Oh yeah.
It's just it's the palette. That's all it changes.
It was a really boring fight.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But I just wondered if you could spam the Mausers and just keep racking up a score, because I got 1 point every time I hit them. They never ran out. So I don't know. That would be a really boring way to do it.
That really is, man. You want to talk about never wanting to play the game after that. Like, I just spent like 6 hours getting 3,000 points on this game.
I did always love kind of hanging out by the wall where they're about to walk out and just bat them to the side.
Yeah, that's fun. So I think the winner is definitely Stephen Michael.
Yeah, kudos, man.
Check that out.
Yeah.
And he even made a good little joke here. He says, "Here's my final score, 2050, like the year the two dudes will retire the show."
Oh,
Hey.
It'll probably take us at least that long to get through all the games.
Well, it's 2050, and we haven't finished all the games, and we're just tired of doing this. So
you guys can retire like me.
yeah.
Come back.
All right. Well, is there any? I know you can use the Konami code in this game, but are there any hints and tips otherwise? Cheats?
You can use the Konami code in this game?
A version of the Konami code, yeah.
Oh, man.
Forgot all about that.
That totally just broke my brain. I'm going to have to play this game now. Maybe I can actually beat it.
We'll look it up and make sure I'm not just saying that.
It's
It
the
could
Ultra code, not the Konami code.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's what it is.
Well, as far as
yeah, extra lives and stage select, extra lives without stage select,
wow,
stage select.
Wow.
So it's not the exact comic code though. It's up, right, down, left, BA start. That's slightly different. But then
Whatever. That changes everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. Extra lives. Try it.
Yeah, I don't know of any hacks, but there were certain things that I guess kind of cheated the game a little bit, like those. What were they called? The Rodneys,
Roadkill
Rodneys.
Roadkill Rodney. Jeez, I forgot already. If you just get them to kind of wheel to the side, you can kind of pin them against the screen and just keep on hitting them. And then I noticed you could do that with them. And what else? Oh, the snowmen in the snow stage, which were very annoying at first, but then I realized that eventually they'll hop to the edge of each side of the stage. If you can pin them there, you can usually just wail on them and they're dead. So I found that certain enemies you can kind of corner and kind of spam them that way. So not quite a hack, but it's definitely kind of a way to get around things.
A tactic, if you will.
Right.
Little tip.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's one other thing I really, really like about this game. I thought the variety of enemies were awesome. Each stage kind of had its own associated kind of robots or enemies and
Cannonballs.
Oh yeah.
Or wrecking balls. Sorry.
Wrecking balls. Yeah. And what was it? And I also like the cutscenes. Where with the turtle van, busting through the guardrail and things like that. I just, in between each stage, I just thought that was a nice touch too.
The cutscenes were definitely a nice touch. I like that.
Yeah.
I always love that in a Nintendo game when it's got the cutscenes.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, real quick, you mentioned bad guys. Vincent Van Grauw, the tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
In the manual, it appears that he is a three-legged tiger.
A three-legged tiger?
Oh, they're the worst.
Oh, he is. No wonder he's so mad.
Yeah, there you go. He's missing a leg. All
Well,
right.
they just decided that like Tiger Tripod was just a weird name. It wouldn't work.
Right. Sorry, taken by somebody else.
Right. All right. So, graphics and sound, music. We kind of touched on that already. You guys have anything else you want to say about it?
I just say the first stage is probably my favorite music of the whole game.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the only stage music I remember. I'm sitting here trying to think of it, and that's all I can remember is that first stage.
That and the boss music.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it kind of makes you cringe in a way, but
Yeah.
I always imagine like I'm looking. That's like the music that plays in my head when I'm looking for my keys and I can't find them.
and then Josh's starting to blink. He's getting mad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and then I explode. Yeah. And then
You
blow
know
up.
what? This is going to be blasphemy, but I'm going to say it anyway because this is two dudes in a nest. But the music when I'm like looking for my keys or something, I'm like pressured under time.
Did you just mute him? You just muted him.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I'm assuming you were going to say something about a Sega game. So.
Yeah. You know the music when Sonic's underwater and he's about to drown?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
That's
you
when
just drown.
Your keys and you're late.
yeah.
That is
There's like
stressful.
numbers going over my head. 3.
Then you just die.
Yeah.
Sonic drowning is like the best life metaphor that they tried to prepare us with.
Yeah.
Sega of America was like, we got to let the kids know that like when they grow up, this is it. You're on a time limit. That's it, man.
Hey, that's one thing I'll give you guys, here with the NES. I mean, Mario, he gets underwater just fine. I'll say that.
Right?
Sonic struggles.
I heard a story the other day. I think it was on. I think it was when I was listening to Tadpog. They were telling the story, and so I don't know if it's true, but maybe. They said that the reason that Sonic can't breathe underwater is because they heard that the developers of the game heard that hedgehogs can't swim or something, so they wanted to make it really difficult for Sonic to once he's in the water. But the funny thing is, that's not true at all. I'm pretty sure hedgehogs can swim.
You have to try an experiment.
Yeah, find us
Hope it goes right.
No, kids, don't do that. Don't listen to your Uncle Rob. Don't do that.
No, don't.
He hates hedgehogs. He just can't stand hedgehogs.
I mean, it's funny because they were so accurate as far as hedgehog stuff everywhere else, right?
Hedgehogs can fly or, run really fast.
Right. Anyways, I would say that I think the graphics in the game are excellent. I think they're some of the best turtle graphics that you can find around. They're better than the first one by far. They really capture that cartoony feel. I really like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I agree with you guys. I think the first stage music is awesome. I think all the music in the game is pretty awesome, but I agree. I like the first stage. I like the intro too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just Ninja Turtles, but it's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, so the question we always ask, and it requires Justin to look up a price, which I hear him typing away now. But is this game worth it for whatever the market value is right now? Or as we call it, do we go with eBay or Amazon? eBay?
Well, just going from just various places, it looks like it's
General
about
price.
$30.
That's up there.
Yeah, $28 looks like as the cheapest on eBay. Well, not 24. So
Right. So between $25 and $30.
yeah.
Rob, is it worth it?
I say yes. I think it's worth it. I would definitely buy it if I didn't have it. Being a Turtles fan, and just even if you weren't a Turtles fan, this is a good beat 'em up. Is it the best beat 'em up? I tend to lead towards Turtles 3, but I still think this is really solid. I love the extra bonus stages. Music's awesome. I think it's worth it.
Josh, what do you think? $30.
For $30, yeah, that's not too much more than what I bought it for. I bought mine for $25, and I don't
No
have any
regrets.
complaints about it.
Yeah.
So it's a fun game, especially I mean like if you played it when you were a kid, you should have this game. It's one of those that you should have, you know, because I think this was the first one that a lot of us played. It was the first Turtles game that we ever played. So whether it be the arcade or the NES, but yeah, definitely worth it. You know, don't spend much more than 30, but yeah, you should have this one.
Justin, I think I know your answer, but go ahead.
But I'm gonna say it's worth it, and it'd definitely be worth it to me just for the nostalgia. Because, like I said, as a kid, maybe not so much now. It'd be a difficult decision for me now, but as a kid, I would definitely say that this was my favorite game. That got the most play, so it's still a good game. So
Yeah.
I would say definitely get it.
Okay. I'm going to be the one that says probably not for me. I think if you have the nostalgia for it, then it may be worth it. I would say it's probably worth it if you have the nostalgia for it and you played it as a kid and you want to get those feels again. It's not going to ruin that moment that you had as a kid. When you play it again, it's going to be just as good as it was probably when you play it as a kid. You're not going. There's some games that I played as a kid and then I play again now that just ruined my childhood. You know what I mean? They're just terrible. But this is not one of those. This game is good enough to where it's not going to ruin your childhood. If you don't really like Ninja Turtles, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you're one of those people that's never really got into Ninja Turtles and you never played it as a kid, I would think there's a lot more games out there for under $30 that'd be better choices for that person. That's my take on it.
All right.
Fair enough.
3-1, we win.
Yep.
Yay.
So everybody go buy it.
Yeah. Oh, one last thing. The box art. Did you guys like the box art? Because I love the box art.
Oh, yeah, I do love the box art.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh yeah, I love those skateboards. I like how I'm looking at it right now. I like how Raphael has like the skull skateboard. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I'm digging it.
It's awesome.
Of course, I was
Yeah, I
all about
wonder
those.
for them to like go through a brick wall, I wonder how tall that ramp was that they were going down.
No,
Yeah, really.
yeah.
Gotta have that speed too, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
So
pretty much all
who
the
had the
box
best
art on
skateboard?
the Turtles games are great. You know.
Yeah.
There's never been a weak one. You know.
So we all know that Rob's favorite turtle is Donatello, but which one's his favorite skateboard?
Ooh.
Oh. Let me look again. Let me see.
Mine is Michelangelo's, although it's a bit morbid. He's got a smiley
Oh
face
my
with like a
gosh.
bullet hole in it.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Holy cow, he got shot.
But it's
Whoa.
cool
He's
with a
big fan.
skateboard.
It's,
He was a
it's
big
cool.
fan of Watchmen. So,
Yeah. Looks like Leonardo's got a dragon one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leo's is pretty sweet.
And
Yeah.
Donatello's is a pizza coupon.
Yeah,
That's it.
it was just a math equation.
Void in Quebec and Mexico.
Oh, that's great.
Did you know that? You can't use this coupon in Quebec or Mexico.
Ah, that changes everything.
Do they
How would
have
you like
Pizza Huts in Mexico?
Maybe that's why you can't use it.
I don't know. I mean, don't they have like the Burrito Hut there or something like that?
Hey, how would you feel if you were the artist that drew all this and drew the beautiful skateboard for Donatello, and then they stuck this coupon sticker thing or whatever?
I know. Yeah.
I always wonder about that guy.
The best. Yeah.
So, anyways, so did you guys come with any retrofitted trophies?
Oh, yes.
I knew you would.
Let me get him. Oh, yeah, I'm
Justin,
ready.
you have some?
Yeah, I've got some. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, I'll kick us off here. We'll just kind of go round robin here. My first one is domestic violence. Take a swing at the girl on the skateboard.
All right. My first one is smell my feet, and that is kill every bad guy on the level by the flying kick.
Hey, nice. That was good. Mine's it came in like a wrecking ball, and that's getting squashed by the wrecking ball on the first stage. I'm sorry.
Nice. That's all right. It's cool. Josh, do you have one?
Yeah, mine's Pizza Time. It's flatten a foot soldier with the Pizza Hut sign.
Nice. I've got one called Science Schmiance, and that is defeat Baxter. Pretty simple.
My next one is Cannonball Run, and that is not be ran over by any of the wrecking balls.
Oh, that's good. My next one is It Must Be the Jose Canseco Bat, and this is batting a manhole cover right back at foot soldier.
I like it.
Yeah, my next one, my last one, I don't have that many. It's Summer in the City, and that's when you knock off the cap off that fire hydrant.
Oh, nice. I've got one for that too. Mine for that is called First Amendment Rights, and that is because you're calling fire when there's not really a fire.
Oh yeah,
That's not a good one.
I'm gonna say this is my last one. Wait, You Can Fly, and that is beat the first level, beat Rocksteady, and then see Shredder fly off.
And this is my tribute to Corey Feldman here. Help! I'm a turtle and I can't get up. This is falling down the sewers in stage 2.
Nice.
Very good.
I've got one more. It's called Somebody Brought a Parka.
Ooh.
And that is beat the ice stage without getting frozen.
And I had one more, and this is not the way to get ahead in life, and this is getting killed by Shogun's flying head. So, there you go.
Nice. So, all right.
That,
we're going
to
to give this.
Listen to, Rob. That hurt a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I mean, you should be proud of that. That took some time.
Ooh, it's close. So we give this. What we do on the show is give it a rating, but the rating is not a number score or a letter score or really even a score at all. It's just a something. So Justin, find us something. Last time we did a type of pizza. I think.
Let's see. A type of I don't know.
We can do pizza again. I know it's something we don't ever do. We don't ever repeat ratings, but for this occasion, I think we could do it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Sweet.
Okay. So we'll do a type of pizza again. So, I'll take this one for. I'll go first. I'm gonna give this a supreme pizza.
Ooh.
Okay. Because most people love a supreme pizza,
Right.
and it's a well put together pizza. It's got a lot of toppings that most people like. They mesh well together. But I don't really like Swiss supreme pizza. It's just kind of meh to me. So.
I'm the same way. Yeah.
I feel like this game is like that. I feel like this game, everybody loves this game, and it's put together well. It's it's really good pizza. It's a really good game. It's just not my favorite. So
Okay.
I give it a supreme.
All right. I'm going to give it a cheese, because cheese was probably my favorite pizza as a child. And since this game is like my favorite game as a kid, I'm going to give it a cheese. How dare you? How dare you? I still like cheese pizza. Nothing wrong with cheese pizza.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you just crave, just plain cheese pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just eat a loaf of bread for no reason.
I'll go in the spirit of the cartoon. I'll go with a jelly bean and meat lovers pizza at the same time. So I'm going to say the meat lovers because there's a lot of meat to this game. You can definitely sink your teeth into a lot of good stuff in this game. It's going to take you a while to beat it, and the reason I put the jelly beans on there is there's a lot of variety in this game. There's a lot of colorful graphics, great music, very kind of unique gameplay for a beat 'em up on the Nintendo. And for that reason, that's why I do the jelly beans. So there you go.
All right. Nice.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to go with just the classic sausage and pepperoni. That's my favorite type of pizza, and this is my favorite Turtles game. It's a classic beat 'em up, but it's also got a lot of variety in the enemies and a lot of great music. But it's a classic because it is just a beat 'em up, and you are just going from left to right, just taking out people en masse. You know, it's great. So fun game, good pizza, great evening. That's what you need.
Absolutely.
That almost sounded like an advertisement for Pizza Hut.
This ain't my first rodeo, man. I know what I'm doing.
So, all right. Hey, you know, I've been going to this place called Uncle Mattio's here in Knoxville.
Ooh.
It's delicious. It's kind of like Subway. It's like Subway, but for pizza. So you go through the line and tell them your toppings and stuff, and they make it for you, and then they bring it out to you.
Oh,
It's delicious. So if anybody's in the Knoxville area, of course, Rob, you are.
I've never heard of it. Jeez.
It's off North Shore, but you need to try it. It's really good. I get the jerk chicken pizza. It's jerk chicken, and then I get jalapenos and pineapples.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like the pizza I get at Mellow Mushroom, and I love it.
I love Mellow Mushroom.
It's called the Maui Howie, and it's got like jerk chicken on it with banana peppers, pesto. It's got a pesto base, cheese, of course, and then just a perfect touch is the pineapple.
Nice.
Yeah,
There's not much better than pineapple and jalapenos, in my opinion.
Well,
Yeah.
I've never done them together. I've never done that before. I'll have to try that.
It's perfect because it's just like that. You got that. Everything on that pizza is just hot, you know, like the jerk chicken, and they got a little spice to it. And then you get a pineapple, and it just like refreshes you. It's so good. I love that pizza.
Man, I'm sorry, I cannot do pineapple.
Oh!
Like my kids love Hawaiian pizza, but I just cannot do. I like pineapples. I like pizza. I don't like them together. Just
Yeah. I will say I'm not a huge fan of the Hawaiian pizza. I mean, I'll eat it, but I'm not a huge fan. But this is just a whole new level of culinary artistry.
Right on. All right, we got some feedback.
We do.
We got a lot of feedback. I don't know if we'll be able to cover it all or not, because I think you guys got some feedback from Turtleflex too, right?
Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and I can get those out of the way real quick if you want me to.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. If you got them, Philip.
Oh, yeah. I've got just a couple of responses here. I've got one from our friend Freddie Velasquez. It says, I remember renting this game, and me and my cousin stood up all night till we finally beat it. And
Stood up?
Yeah. Yes, they stood up. They didn't even sit down the whole time.
Like in protest. We are
not going to bed.
Game.
You're not allowed to sit until we beat this game.
Hey, that's a good strategy for making sure you beat it.
No kidding. Jeez, that sounds like torture. Our friend Rob Veach, he says, I remember the day that I reached the Technodrome for the first time. It was a late arrival day at school, so I got up and played me some TMNT 2. I finally beat the Shogun stage and got to experience the Technodrome for the first time. I didn't beat the game then, but I was so amazed by my accomplishment that after I got a game over, I went outside and walked around the neighborhood just to decompress. Hey, that's intense. I'm telling you, when you get that far in a game, your heart's racing. You're like, oh man, I wonder if I can actually beat this thing. Because there's that moment of time where it's like you're playing the game, you're like, oh, there's no way I'm going to beat this. And then you're getting pretty far. You're like, whoa, I've not gotten to this area before. And then that adrenaline kicks in. So I feel you, man.
Apparently, it ended for him like an episode of The Wonder Years because that crazy summer in 1991, I'll never forget. I became a man that year.
Ooh.
I beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and I kissed Winnie Cooper.
Best year ever.
So that was the summer of Apple Jacks.
And then our buddy James Gruesome, he says, I got this for Christmas the year it came out. My one game that season. My uncle, who did not play games, even joined me for a bit. Not quite the same as the arcade, but with the extra stages added in, I think it was a really good home port. Mm-hmm. And then I think I got one more on this one page. I'll read that real quick and turn it over to you, Hosers. Let's see. Well, now it's not. Okay, there it goes. Let me scroll down. And Nick DeMarco, he says, looking back how developers put their spin on the arcade classic is nothing short of amazing. I do recall as a child wondering, with all the flames in that building, how our turtle friends didn't get burned. I mean, of course, the answer is high-performance SPF 4000 turtle wax, but I didn't know that at the time. So, and that's from Nick DeMarco. Oh, I'm sorry. I got one more. I remember finding this from Thaddeus Manning. He says, I remember finding this game a few years back at my local video game store called Action Game and Movie. Paid about $10 for the cart, and it was worth every penny. There's a cheat code for the game where you can start the game off with 9 lives, and there's another code for level select. So, there you go.
Awesome. All right. Take a deep breath here.
I just thought you were surprised.
Yeah. All right. Paul Kluel says, best beat 'em up for the NES. Sean Muldowney says, in the minority here, probably, but not a fan. There's not much there to keep interest. For a beat 'em up, Double Dragon just kind of does everything better. It doesn't really matter what turtle you pick; they all have the same range, and there are 3 moves total. But you'll really only use special move and jump kick. But I do love me some Ninja Turtles, nevertheless. I'm excited to hear you guys talk about the game. Rock on, dudes.
All right, a kindred spirit.
To be fair, like, there's no difference between Billy and Jimmy Lee either.
Yeah, I agree with it too.
Kind of throw that argument back at you, sir. Sorry.
How dare you? Good take,
Actually, in the first Double Dragon, they can't even be on the same screen at the same time.
I know, yeah. So it's just single dragon.
Yep.
It's just Dragon.
It's like, I'm not a fan of this game. Well, then why are you listening to this episode?
Because Sean listens to all of our
episode.
episodes.
Come back next
Thank
week.
you.
Actually, Sean's like our best fan. So yeah.
He's like one of our best fans. So.
I'm sorry, I just destroyed that. Sorry. This is why I'm only allowed on Turtle Flakes. So.
He was a Turtle Flakes fan, but I think you ruined that too, Hoser.
Alright, making friends wherever I go. Yeah.
Alright, Clever the Great says, awesome game, very good graphics. It really showcased what the NES was capable of doing. Not a hard game to find, and the price is always decent at $20 to $25. It's really a good deal. But for some reason, every time I play this game, I have the need to order Pizza Hut pizza. Hashtag great games, hashtag product placements, hashtag turtle power. Douglas Delec.
My house, then. Sorry if you hear the thunder.
Yeah. Douglas Delecki Jr., I don't believe you. This show isn't coming. Daniel Walker says, so much better than the first game. I was a little spoiled on beat 'em ups because my first experience in the genre was Turtles 4 on the SNES. But I can definitely see the evolution of that game begin in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Michael L. Johnson said, I enjoyed this game so much better than the first. I must have played this one over and over again until my thumbs went raw and until TMNT 3 TMP came out on the NES. Look out for the Pizza Hut product placement. Adam Malone says, I hope there's a high scores challenge for it. Dave Vaught.
I didn't see Adam participate, but there was.
Yeah. Dave Vaught said, weaker than the arcade version and the follow-ups. Turtles in Time is boss, but still enjoyable. Oh, Stephen Michael. This was my absolute favorite NES game growing up. I was obsessed with TMNT as a kid. Over the years, I've mastered the bosses and have beat it without using the Konami code. This game is pure nostalgia for me. Now, Stephen, you really didn't have to tell us that you're a master at the game. We got it. We got it. So, Jason Fox says, I remember being blown away when I played this game for the first time. It was a real departure from everything I had previously played on the NES. This game is what we all hoped the first game would be, an honest-to-goodness translation of the cartoon. As a bonus, it had beat-em-up action, pseudo 3D levels, and a killer soundtrack. Without a doubt, one of the best games you can play on the NES, hands down. Sean Muldowney, it sounds like you are using your adult brain for your review. I agree with a lot of what you said, but I react to this game with all my childhood memories, so I think I'm biased. Andy Lewis said this arcade was at Elk River Movie Theater when I found out that Pamita had it for sale.
Alright, get down. I gotta go back.
I remember doing the whole it'll be cheaper than playing it at the movies, followed by the complete fit throwing when we walked out of the store without it. Not too long later, I got it for my birthday. Loved it then, love it now. Still stands up as one of the best. and pretty sure I actually used my free pizza coupon. Brian Voss says my younger brother and I beat the game a bunch of times. Gabe Van Gelder says I love this game, used to play it all the time with my family. It's the perfect TMNT game besides the original. Mike Vito says I still toss it in the old NES. This and Contra were the two games me and my pop would always play together. My boxed copy actually still has the Pizza Hut coupon inside it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Brad Barley, I really like it. I think it is inferior to the arcade version, but for an NES game, it is really solid. I'm glad you guys are finally getting around to it. Anthony Pig says, Turtle Power Dudes, this game is like totally bodacious. Easily one of the best on the NES. Great graphics, music, and gameplay. You can't go wrong with the Turtles, most of the time.
Awesome.
Chris Shavarik, B-A-B-A, up, down, B-A, left, right, B-A, start. Yep, I cheated. Derek Fletchell said it didn't get much better than this game for two-player fun back in the day. If you like the Turtles, it was an amazing experience. I'll agree that playing it now isn't quite as fun as it was, but it's still a solid game, and that stays true to the TMNT story and characters. On a side note, Shredder's gun at the end is still incredibly cheap and frustrating. Dan Bisciglia, repetitive but incredible, especially considering the hardware it was ported to. Konami got NES beat-em-ups the way no one else, Trade West included, did. They just felt crisper. Honestly, I think TMNT 2 NES is more solid game than the original Streets of Rage for Genesis. Controls better, feels better, better frame rate, fairer. All right. Just a few more here. Greg Polanders has passed perhaps the best beat 'em up on the NES. A really solid port of the arcade game with all the elements and gameplay there. Plus, they added 2 additional stages just for the NES version. Only downsides is only 2 players at a time versus 4 in the arcade, and the fact that jump kicks are pretty much required in order to do well in the game. Having dropped in a lot of quarters in the arcade, it was a real treat to have this in my home when it came out. Still a lot of fun to play today. I do think TMNT 3 is a better overall balanced game, but this one is still a bit more fun to play. Ivan Kaproth Joslin says, at a time when my sister and I couldn't agree on much of anything, we were rarely in the same room without an argument erupting. We could still kick back and enjoy some TMNT 2. For that, among many other reasons, this game remains one of my childhood favorites.
Wow.
And Joey Awajane says, I was so excited when this came out because the arcade game was so much fun. I love how they kept the same music and everything. Of course, the graphics aren't as good, along with the sound and all. The game is worth the anticipation, however, because the gameplay was fantastic and it put you totally in the mood for TMNT. Trevor Franklin says, my brother, my best friend Johnny, and I were all Turtles fanatics. We even had Ninja Turtle wrestling matches on the trampoline, which made for a special kind of blackmail since we also videotaped these showdowns regularly. When we weren't busy being easy targets for schoolyard bullies, we loved playing Turtles 2 for the NES. Eric Purcell said, wow, this has a ton of feedback. I remember playing this game at my favorite arcade in town. I absolutely loved it, starting with the cowabunga exclamation as you press start. When I heard about the home port, I was ecstatic. I was a little bit nervous as some games did not translate well to the home market, often from a shoddy port, not necessarily due to hardware limitations. I remember being ultra impressed with the NES version. The graphics were top-notch for the 8-bit console, and the gameplay was fantastic. Kudos to the developers all around. If you'll excuse me, I need to fire this one up. And Mike King rounds us out with, we enjoyed talking about this on a recent episode of Playing with Power. Sweet arcade game and all-around awesomeness. Playing with Turtle Power. And we end on a crack of thunder.
Wow, was that what that was?
Yeah, that's a perfect timing for that crack of thunder. It was right after I read the last comment.
Jeez, the Technodrome, man, or the Dimension. I'm telling you, we better get out of here soon.
Yeah. Hey, let me throw you some Twitter and Google Plus, and then I probably need to get off because I'm about to get probably losing
Electrocuted?
power or something.
Yeah.
Maybe electrocuted.
All right.
All right, on Twitter we got RJ Schilling says, glad I got it as a kid so that I had the patience to get better and play it until we got good enough to beat it. So yeah, that's good. Patience. It's a virtue. 8-Bit First says, it wasn't arcade perfect, but it was close enough for me. That's sweet. And then Odemir Kaulipi, I'm sorry for butchering your name, said, I think I used to love it, but I bet it's too hard and simple. Too hard and simple.
There we go.
And then on Google Plus, our good friend Ryan Ballard, of course, says, I enjoyed this one thoroughly, ... at the arcade. And one quick phone call here, because I can't not play this one on this show.
Michael, Justin, Rob, and Josh. Michael, Justin, Rob, and Josh.
There you go.
Was that Joe?
All right, dude. Jay.
Sorry.
I thought
guys,
so.
but I should probably. That was Jay Jorgensen, by the way.
Oh.
Dude, Jay. Anyways, I should probably go because the storm's getting pretty nasty here around my house. But
Yeah, we better get out of this dimension.
All right, guys.
Stone Soul.
I hate to cut it short, but
I enjoyed it, guys.
Have a good one, hosers.
Yeah, cowbunga dudes.
Had a great time. Thanks, guys.
Be careful going back.
Yeah.
Hey, you too.
All right.
See ya.
Until next time.
Till next time. Couple more years.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.